Hello there, and then welcome to a brand new video. This is How Beyond Numbers, where we learn maths the easy way. In this video, or in this lesson, we are solving the question 2a of BECE 2025. Without much ado, let's quickly look into it. So as you can see, all we need to do here is to evaluate this we have here, and we have to leave our answer in standard form. Evaluate, that is 4,000 times 0.35 divided by 0.05, and then leave our answer in standard form. Questions of this nature, there are so many ways you can approach it. You see, you can decide to multiply the numerator by, as in this by this, assuming there is no decimal point, and then also divide your answer you get by this denominator. If you finish, then you look at the number of decimal points you have in total, then move it back or forward. Or you can also choose to change everything into fractions and then solve. But since we see standard form here, I would rather like to work it that way, you see. So for this very first one, it is already a whole number. All the significant figures are already before the decimal point. So I'll just leave it as it is. That is our 4,000 times. What we have here is 0.35. So to convert it, I'll rewrite it as 35 times 10 to the power negative 2. You see, negative 2 because we are moving our decimal point 1, 2. You see, then all over. So all over, we have 0.050. If I'm to rewrite that as to look like this, now I can rewrite it as 5 times 10 to the power negative 2. I'm not including this 0 because it is insignificant. You see, if you would want to include it, you can rewrite it as 50 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3. So negative 3. You see, so they are all fine. But because of this negative 2 here, that is why I just want to make them look similar. Hence, let's just revert it to what I wrote earlier. So 5 times 10 to the power negative 2. Now with this, we can now rewrite our question as 4,000 times 35 all over 5, and then times your 10 to the power negative 2, you see, over 10 to the power negative 2. You see, so at this stage, you can now work this one as your normal fraction. You see, what do I mean by that? What I mean is, if you have fractions and then you are dividing, you first check out your factors. So 5 divides itself once, and it divides 37 how many times? 7 times. You see, and you know this and this, they are the same thing, so they can actually just cancel out each other. So in all, we are left with just our 4,000 times the 7. You see, 4 times 7 gives us our 28. And we just included these 3 zeros. So we have 28,000. After evaluating all of this, we are getting what? 28,000. But the question says we have to write our answer in standard form. So standard form here simply means our first digit should be what? Between 0 and then 10. Our first digit should be between 0 and 10. And how do I get my first digit to be between 0 and 10? For any whole number, we have a decimal point over here. So I'm going to move it how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You see, so that it now becomes 2.8 times 10 to the power 4. And this is my final answer in standard form. So this was question 2a. So as usual, I'll leave you with 3 questions you can just try your hands on. It says you have to evaluate. So you have this first question here, this second one, and then this third one. You see, you have to evaluate and leave your answer in standard form. Now in our next lesson, we'll be looking at this question 2b over here. So stay tuned, and then all the best. Bye.